Hi, welcome back to Finally Revealed. In this episode, I want to do the first of a series of videos on selling your house for sale by owner. The first one I want to talk about is what is FSBO, for sale by owner, and how to do it. For sale by owner just means you sell your house without the use or help of a real estate broker. You're doing it on your own. Here I just want to talk about the ways that you can go about doing this. There are 7 steps that I've identified to do this. The first thing is there may be kits, and there are kits online and things in your local area, a little package information that you can buy, and there's some free resources online. I guess this is a free resource for you to how to get yourself organized to go about doing this. Because when you have a broker, then they do some of these things, and now you're going to be doing all of them. And especially if you're trying to sell a house for the first time, you've never done this really before, hopefully this will help you. So you can look around in your community. There are packages where they have signs for you. There will be help putting it on a community website or maybe your homes association. Now, one thing to think of too, depending upon where you live, or where this property is located, there may be rules on the fact that you can't put a sign in the yard and you can only advertise in a certain way. So you want to check and see if you have those types of rules. Also may have a contract template that you can use. And I say template because it's an outline. A template is an outline, it's not the whole thing. Anyway, the contract that they might have for you is a template. It's not going to include everything. It's just going to have some things. But that might be a package that's worthwhile for you to kind of get you started, get your signage, get your website for the house, tell you how to take pictures and things like that. So you might look for that resource and then check the rules. Next thing is you have to set a price. Do you have information about what's been going on in your neighborhood or your subdivision or your town? What properties are similar to yours? When were the last ones sold? Are prices going up or down? What is the configuration of those properties? Same amount of rooms, same amount of land on a busier street in a more popular town. That's the kind of thing you're going to need to be prepared to set a price. And also when you're looking at whether or not when you're looking at how to set the price, one other component besides is that property similar to yours in location, size, etc. You also want to know how long was that property on the market, because you're going to be looking at the price that they sold at. That might not be what they listed it at to start with. It might be if it's a fast-moving area, and things are moving these days fairly quickly in certain price ranges. But how long was it on the market, and what did it ultimately sell for? So you want to know that to come up with your price, okay? Then need to repair your property before you put it on the market and go through it, clean it out, repair anything that's obvious that you as a buyer would be looking at. Kind of get ahead of it. The more we can plan ahead, the better things work out for us usually. But you can be in control of getting that done and not wait until the buyer says, oh, you need to fix that garage door, or you need to repair the roof. So do your repairs and get that organized. Clean up and declutter, stage it. You can get ideas about both of these by going to other open houses in your area or parade of homes to see what the newest finishes are, to see how you're going to compete with the brand new houses under construction and things like that. Then you need to make a plan. How are you going to show it? When are you going to show it? Are you going to have if you're married, you have a roommate, you have a partner, how are you going to work out time to get there? Are you going to limit it to certain times of the day? Can one of you leave work during lunchtime or in the morning to get more people in there throughout the day? How are you going to arrange that? Figure that out in advance, and then identify who's going to take the calls. Are you going to have one phone number where prospective buyers can reach out to you so that you have one central point of contact? Set up a new email, make all of those arrangements in advance so you know how they're going to contact you, what you're going to do to make the arrangements to show them the house. Are you going to have any open houses on the weekends, and such as that. Then you need to think about the buyer. Once you get some people who are interested, are you going to Google them? Do you have some other way to check them out? Are you going to only talk to people who are pre-approved and have a current letter that says what their loan is that they're pre-approved for and gives the bank information and the time frame, the date of the letter and how good this is, how long this is good for, something like that. How are you going to evaluate them? How much are you going to require as a down payment? Are you clear on what types of contingencies they might come with? Are you, what kind of a contract are you prepared to accept? And, at first it's going to be just the price and the time frame to close and the time frame to give possession. And then beyond that, you need to be prepared to negotiate, to come to the final terms of how and when you will sell your home. So I hope this was helpful to you. If it was, give me a thumbs up, share it with someone who might need it, leave any comments or questions below, and subscribe to see the other videos and come back and see me next time. Thanks for watching.